Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Dr. Tabby Cat. And today we are doing shadow work, and we are working on heyoka empath. We're going to go into that because during my meditation, um, that is what came up in my meditation. And my ancestors said to do a educational moment and explain actually what that is. And since I am a heyoka empath in the Native American culture, to explain exactly what that is and a little bit more in-depth information, and then how that works when coming into contact with others. And then we're going to do a spread for the actual heyoka empath shadow work and what to work on. All right, so I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful day. It's my only day off this week, but I'm excited because it's so beautiful. I got up early this morning, meditated for a few hours, and it was so nice. And then went out for a long drive, and it was so beautiful out. The weather was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. So, yes. And something else that they wanted me to touch base on, and that was when you are in your highest consciousness, because a lot of people, I think, are kind of in Delulu land about this topic. Many people think that when you raise your consciousness that everything's going to be all sunshine and butterflies. No, it's still light and dark. It's actually, I think, on one hand worse once you get to your highest consciousness, because I know when I got to that point, I thought it was going to be all beautiful too, but no, because like, let's say I go to an event, right? Like when I go to these events at the college with my son, you know, it's crowded with a bunch of people, and I literally can hear like all of their thoughts, and just about 85% of all of their thoughts are negativity. And so I'm taking in all of those negative thoughts that they're speaking, and it's all going in my ears, and I can't literally like block all that out. So it's like 1 in 50 people that I may get and hear a positive thought, positive random thought that somebody might say. So, you know, and it literally does sound like you're wearing headphones and you just have like these binaural sounds coming from everywhere, but it's people speaking, and they're all speaking at once, and they're saying different things, but it's all negative things. So that's why you have to watch your energy from getting drained. You have to protect your energy at all times. And you definitely have to step away for a moment. I literally do get tired very easily going to events like that, and I hate it because, you know, he gets excited for me to go to all these things with him, because I do enjoy spending time with him doing those things, especially the art shows. Like, I love the art shows, but like the last one we went to was so draining because there was so many people there, and I literally had to sit down for a moment. So yes, just remember, when you get to that highest consciousness, there's still going to be light and dark, but the only thing is when you get to that point, you're actually going to see the darkness in everyone. So, and you can't really block that out. You're just going to be able to see it in everyone. So everyone that has dark in them, you're going to be able to see it. It's going to shine to you. but you're also going to see the light in people as well. All right. Okay, so I already got things laid out. So we are doing the astrology cards today, the older ones that I had. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 piles. All right, so the first pile is the water signs. Okay, for the water signs, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the key words are emotional and practical, intuitive, creative, dramatic, deep, sensitive, secretive, depressed, empathetic, unbalanced, supportive, psychic, sympathetic, and compassionate. And that's for the water signs. All right. And then for our water sign pile, we have 3 of our fallen angel cards, so I will read those. We have the Angel of the Stars, Angel of Forgetting, and Angel of War. Okay, so the Angel of the Stars. Let's see what that's about for the water signs. Angel of the Stars. Angel of the Stars. So I hope you guys are protecting your energy each and every day. Now here we go. We have Angel of Forgetting. That was the first one, and it's called Pura. Angel of Forgetting. Okay, the key words for this card for the Angel of the Fallen is sedation, forgiveness, and lost travelers. It says, there is more than one way to move past pain. Suppressing traumatic experiences may be the best option in the short term, but it is important to look upon the desire to forget with skepticism. Our history is part of what defines who we are. To lose too much of our past is to let go of our identity. And that is true. You don't want to live in the past, but you don't want to totally forget the past. You just want to learn to heal the past. All right, let's see. We got Angel of War and Angel of the Stars. Angel of War and Angel of Stars. All right, here we go. Angel of War for the water signs. And it is, the key words are peace, duty, and violence. This card is a reminder that you must be careful when offering yourself to a righteous cause. Blood draws a bright line. When committing yourself to violence, it's important to know why. There's no greater trust than following your fellows into battle, which is why it's important to interrogate that trust before the fighting starts. Once the bleeding begins, it may be difficult to staunch the flow. So remember that with your feelings and everything, like if you're going to go to war with somebody, remember what your reasonings are and why, and are they for good reason. All right, Angel of the Stars. Here we go. Coca Beale, Angel of the Stars. Okay, keywords: wonder, divination, and innocence. So divination. Drawing cards from a divination deck certainly speaks to a latent curiosity, but drawing this card specifically speaks to a deeper desire to seek answers from the infinite. When a question hangs over our heads, it does so with the same intensity as starlight and clear sky. Seek your answers, but don't be dazzled by the dance of faraway glimmers. Okay. Now, also for the water signs, we got some of the oracles, and we're using What Lies Beneath, Hidden Futures, Tangled Love, and that's it. Yes. Okay, so we got for the water signs, we got teamwork, love, together through it all, partnership, we got this. Self-love, celibate, loving you, feeling happy, releasing the past, taking a break from love. So staying celibate, I can relate to that. And I'm in teamwork of love with myself, just dating. All right, contemplation, sketchy, unsure of you, playing games, weighing out options. All right, we got real love, a real deal, true bond, unshakable, divine union. Then we got love affair, 69, that's Cancer. Player, third party, hooking up, possible STD. So a possible Cancer has an STD. Then we have 1111, activation, twin flames, soul contract, divine timings and synchronicities. You could be seeing 1111. And then we have toxic, alcoholic, copycat. Somebody's copying somebody's work, which is illegal. They will have legal issues and have to pay up. Somebody knows they effed up. And somebody's tired of the drama. You can't always live in that type of drama. It gets tiring over time. It really does. All right, now we are on to fire signs. I'm doing it a little bit different now. I will go on to our educational part in just a second before the reading. Okay, fire signs. We have Aries, Leo, and Sag. Outgoing, spontaneous, egotistical, selfish, optimistic, quick-tempered, energetic, passionate, impulsive, warm, creative, arrogant, and impatient. All right, and we got 3 of the fallen angel cards. Angel of Purity, Zachiel, Butator, Angel of Calculation, Zachiel, Angel of Mercy. Okay, Purity, Calculation, and Mercy. Okay, Mercy, Zachiel. All right, the keywords here are justice, sin, and reprisal. You have been given permission to act, but your actions don't come without a price to others. The moments when you feel most justified are also when you need to show the greatest respect to others. If there's an opportunity to be merciful, put down your sword and let your power speak for itself. All right, then we got calculation and mercy. Oh my gosh, that was the wrong one. I'm sorry. It's this one. The one with the sword. I'm sorry. That's that guy. The one I was holding up was purity. Purity and calculation. Here we go. Calculation. All right. Keywords, numbers, dates, and routines. It's easy to get lost in facts and figures. Overemphasizing their importance might be coming at the expense of more important aspects of your current situation. Take a step back and look at the culmination of your work. Don't miss the forest through the trees. All right, and then purity. And these are for our fire signs. Zachiel, purity. Cleanliness, poison, and conformity. Let the dark visage of this angel be a reminder to be less dogmatic. Seeing those in your life as complete, complex people will serve you better than flattening them to a single attribute. Don't give in to temptation in order to order all things. Everything is interconnected in ways more complicated than we're able to hold in our minds. Allowing that mystery and living with comfort of not understanding is the strength and not a weakness. Definitely don't give in to temptations. Those are all tests by God. And right now is definitely in a time of testing to see if you will pass or not in order to move on to a higher consciousness. Excuse me. And then the next level of your healing phase. So for the fire signs, we have heart repair, healing, love wins, and building trust. Pictures, reminiscing, missing you, feeling lonely, using substances to cope. So like I said, don't give in to temptation or drugs and alcohol. All right, broken mirrors, turmoil, triggers, lessons, addictions, and awakening. So definitely somebody's going through an awakening and they're numbing themselves with drugs and alcohol. Okay, unemployed, broke, debt-ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means. When you're going through a dark night of the soul, you will be at the bottom of the barrel, at your lowest point of your journey. You have to remember that. You will lose just about everything, but you have to stay looking on the bright side of things. All right, soul searching, inner work, deeper meaning, spiritual path. Yes, you have to remember what the deeper meaning of everything is. Snooping, drive-by, tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. Somebody still stalks on social media, getting tarot readings, watching tarot readings, asking people about someone. Cosmic nudges, intuitive hits, soul maps, and following the signs. Always follow the signs the universe is sending you. Forever kind of love, infinite, unbreakable, and meant to stay. And there's a wedding ring there. All right, we have destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. That's how the universe wants you during this dark night of the soul, because in order for you to be renewed, your foundation has to be completely destroyed. Emotional intelligence. Somebody has emotional intelligence. Somebody's insecure and peeping. Somebody's going through depression. Game over for somebody. And somebody's keeping a promise to somebody. So that was for the fire signs. All right. All right, next we have the second house, which is our Taurus, house of possessions, the succedent house. All right, money, material gain, possessions, income, finances, money management, comforts, material goals, perceptions about wealth, monetary influences. In the second house, you can see how and where wealth, property, and material comforts are gained. All right, so here we have the victim with Sathrael, the keeper, rehab, and the vessel, Baraquel. So definitely somebody is going through some rehab addiction issues. So the victim, keeper, and vessel. All right, the vessel. I like this card. He's got one horn. All right, energy has been gathering for a while. And now may be the time to release it. There is only so long that is worth restraining the potential inside yourself. Let others see what you've been holding back. Make a display to remember the time is quickly approaching. So he basically has weights and guards on his body, which is the vessel, and it's now time to release the vessel and let others see it for what it is. Now we have the victim and rehab, the keeper. Okay, the keeper, rehab. All right, some things are just out of reach. You can take this card as a sign to accept what has come your way and not worry about what you might be missing. Your domain has many lovely qualities. Spending time appreciating what you have instead of what you've lost will serve you well. And as you see, he's reading up, getting educated, and he's doing that all while rehabbing, and he's underwater. All right, the victim, Sathrael, the victim. Here we go. All right, surviving this crisis will bring you to the next. Perhaps there is comfort in knowing that no one makes it through life without getting hurt. Don't ruminate on whether you deserve your fate. Pain is part of life, and sometimes we are on the receiving end. That is the truth. We all go through some type of pain and hurt. It's whatever we signed up for this lifetime, so there's no reason to dwell on it. Okay, so for the second house, Taurus, we have dating, new love, having fun, back on the market. Right place, right time, alignment, divine timing, meant to be. Okay, nice. Push, pull, controlling, unbalanced, pride, ego, power struggles. Desire, self-pleasure, intense feelings, sexual thoughts about you. So somebody's having sexual thoughts about you. Okay, then we have police, burning evidence, fake friends, and fulfilling a fantasy. So somebody's getting in trouble with some fake friends, burning evidence, and the police. So be careful, Taurus, with that, because that is not good. Be careful of those around you. All right, next we have our MCs, the middle house. All right, the highest point, midheaven, social standings, goals, aspirations, ambitions, financial status, public life, career, and view on society. MC stands for middle coli and is also known as the midheaven. The midheaven is the highest point on the natal chart. It shows where you're going and what you're trying to achieve. Career goals and the type of career likely are shown here. This also indicates your public life, social standing, and general views on society. All right, so then that's a good 3 that we pulled for the fallen angel cards, because we got the king, Samyasa, Penumu, which is angel of script, and then the prophet, Kogabil. So that's cool. All right, the king. The king, the prophet, and angel of script. The king, the prophet, and angel of script. All right, the king is number 1. It may be time to rebel against weakness, a chance to grasp at new fortune and not to be ignored. The only question is whether you're willing to grasp what is available to you. Failing to do so will not benefit anyone, so don't recoil at the chance to take power. Definitely take your king status and take advantage of it, and take advantage of the opportunities around you. Don't let them pass you by at all. Script and okay, Kokabil, the prophet. There are portents and signs that are not to be ignored. The urgency of this reality may be doubted by those around you, but there is a very real possibility that you see something that they do not. Cast your eyes to the future. A message is calling out. Always pay attention to your calling in life. Always pay attention to the signs that are calling to you. Because there's always a message from the universe. All right, now Angel of Script. All right, Angel of Script. Pinamule. The keywords are preservation, burial rights, and legacy. When considering death, we cannot help but to also consider our legacy. But the words written on your tombstone are not yours to write and not for you to read. Let this card be a sign that you should relinquish your desire to control how you will be remembered. Your purpose in life happens now, not at some future date. Seek to appreciate the moment you are in now instead of wasting your efforts building a bulwark to defend the inevitable encroachment of life. All right. Now, for these cards, we have... Okay, so this is for the midheaven. We have infatuation, in denial, obsessed, attraction, and spell work. So somebody could be doing spell work. The ex, undercover, love triangle, sleeping with an ex, someone you know. High value, the empress, self-worth, will not settle, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident, the king, queen. Falling apart, falling into pieces. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield, ready to fight. Keeping you a secret, somebody's keeping you a secret. And doing drugs, somebody that's doing drugs is keeping you a secret. That's not good. That's karmic, 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 karmic. We don't want that. Do not be in karmic ties, please. Do not do any low vibrational things. Not good. All right, our last pile. All right. And this is our Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. Okay, Mercury is communication, intellect, education, communication, messenger, travel, reasoning, memory, speaking skills, and mental activity. Mercury is the Roman god of communication and the messenger. In your chart, the astrological sign that Mercury is in indicates how you reason, communicate, and interact intellectually with others. It also governs short-term travel. Mercury makes it through a sign in about 15 days. All right. And we got 3 cards for this one. It is the Angel of Dust, which is Cephalus, the Ascendant Sariel, and Basilio at Angel of Shadows. All right, let's see which one comes first. Shadows, Ascendant, or Dust. Dust, Ascendant, and Shadows. Okay, the Ascendant. The fixation you feel toward your goal is powered by real purpose. Deep inside yourself, you know what your needs are and that they cannot be denied. Regardless of whether success is possible, the process of striving toward your goal is what ultimately matters. Definitely keep on your goal. Don't lose sight of your goal no matter what happens. Okay, shadows and dust. All right, Angel of Dust, Saphlatus. Keywords: creation, insects, and destruction. Seeing the card is a reminder that we should be careful with what we willingly destroy. For everything we make, something will always need to be unmade. Unmaking with care and purpose is as important as building its replacement. All right, the last one, Angel of Shadows. Okay, Angel of Shadows, Basilio. Keywords: paranoia, fear, and isolation. Revealing this card is a reminder that the concerns you're experiencing might be illusory. I cannot see that. Illusory. There we go. It's easy to become fixated on ideas that haunt us. Recognizing a pattern of thought for what it is rather than what it looks like is a powerful tool. Now might be a suitable time to test your assumptions about what is really haunting you. Definitely. All right. And the last of the oracle cards. All right. All right. So the last of the oracle cards we have for Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. Pop up, unexpected visit, taking a risk, facing fears, and emotional push. So somebody could be popping up at your place or your work or somewhere you are unexpectedly. Toxic environment, bad advice, low vibration, emotional leeching, karmic relationships. Somebody's still in a karmic relationship, and then low vibrations. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow together. Somebody's in high vibrationals and syncing together. All right, back together. Fresh start, second chances, good vibrations only. Somebody's sick and tired, over it, moving on, decisions made, repetitive cycle, they're tired of it. Somebody's being betrayed. Deceit, backstabbing, traitors, unworthy of trust. Somebody's getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, and pleasure. Cheating. Somebody has bank failure. Red lipstick stains from cheating. And somebody don't want to hear it anymore, and they are running away. No more cheating. That's low vibrational. And honestly, you need to heal your mother and father wounds if you're cheating, because that's all that is mother and daddy wounds. Okay, so we are going to go into the heyoka empath. All right. Okay, so in my meditation, while I was meditating, what I saw was I was laying there, and then I looked to the side. This is in my meditation. I was laying there, it was dark, and then I took a look to my right, and then as I was looking to the right, I saw a mirror, and then I saw a figure standing, and then as I looked in the mirror, I saw that it was a clown, which is a heyoka figure, dressed in black and white, and they had the two, I don't know what you call it, what the clowns wear, their little hats with the little balls hanging over. And then the paint for their face, the smile, one side was black, one side was white. And the face was the same, one side black, one side white, and their outfit was the same, black and white with the black and white polka dots. And then, like I said, the room was black. The mirror was highlighted so that you could see the heyoka clown. And so they were being reflected back in as themselves. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever realized this, but in your dreams, especially if you lucid dream, you don't ever see yourself in a mirror or a figure in a mirror. So the fact that the heyoka actually showed up clear in the mirror let me know that I was dealing with, myself as a heyoka, and I was allowing somebody to mirror themselves, because, and I'll explain what that is. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Oh, let me see. All right, so integration of the shadow self, of seeing the heyoka. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, integration of the shadow self, the mask and the truth. The heyoka wears a mask, makeup, that both hides and reveals. A clown is a mirror, suggests that you are examining your own mask, the persona you show the world, and realizing it may not be your true self. Facing hidden emotions, clowns can represent suppressed sadness or joy. The mirror forces you to look at emotions you have painted over with a cheerful exterior, encouraging you to accept your authentic self, flaws and all. The sacred fool and perspective, challenging seriousness. The clown is a spiritual contrary, a figure that reverses a normal order to show that life is a cosmic, sometimes absurd theater. This may be a message to stop taking a current situation too seriously and to find humor or lightness even in chaos. The mirror of truth. The clown in the mirror acts as a bridge between your unconsciousness and conscious mind, highlighting your follies, resilience, and capacity for joy. Spiritual integration and self-acceptance. Integration of opposites. The clown, particularly in Native American traditions, the heyoka, or contrary, represents the balance of opposing energies, joy and sorrow, light and shadow. Awakening your inner child. The image can signify a need to connect with your inner child, a part that playful, authentic, and unburdened by social responsibility, but perhaps overlooked. Psychological and protective symbolism, averting danger, apotropaic, In some traditions, the clown acts as a shield, disrupting negative energies and protecting you by clowning away potential threats. The uncanny valley. If the figure felt sinister or uncomfortable, it may represent a fear of being perceived as a fraud or a fear of being ridiculed. In summary, the vision is likely a call to look past your external performance, accept your inner vulnerabilities with humor, and integrate the chaotic, playful, and contradictory parts of yourself to reach higher states of self-acceptance. All right. The heyoka, sacred, contrarian jester, a satirist, in the Native American culture known as the sacred clown. Chosen by visions of thunder beings, they act in opposite, reversed ways, speaking, moving, and acting backwards to shatter societal norms, challenge ego, provoke thought, and heal the community through humor. Core aspects of the heyoka. Role and function. They are considered spiritual specialists, not just entertainers. Their sometimes disruptive behavior acts as a mirror to society, forcing reflection and alleviating tension. The backwards nature. Heyoka may eat, dress, and speak in reverse, such as riding a horse backwards, wearing clothes inside out, or pretending to be cold in the heat of summer. Spiritual origin. The role is a spiritual calling stemming from dreams or visions of the Western thunder beings, making them similar to an eccentric, contrarian shaman. Modern interpretation. While traditionally a strict visionary role, modern interpretations often discuss a heyoka empath, a person who uses unconventional mirroring and humorous behavior to challenge and help others emotionally. All right, the purpose within the community. Healing and balance. Their antics are designed to prevent the tribe from becoming too serious and arrogant. Challenging taboos. They are permitted to mock anyone, including leaders, and violate societal taboos to test the boundaries of societal norms. Pain eaters. Some traditions suggest that they can take on the worries or pains of others through their unconditional interactions. The term heyoka is deeply rooted in Plains Indian culture and is often considered a sacred, non-voluntary spiritual vocation rather than a chosen personality type. All right, how a heyoka is chosen and recognized. Vision of thunder beings. Traditionally, a heyoka is someone who has dreamed of or seen the thunder beings of the West. Divine selection. The role is considered a calling from the Great Spirit, Wakantanka, or through a spiritual experience, such as being struck by lightning or having a near-death experience, which I have. I've had 3 of them. Natural disposition. They are often born with a unique, contrarian, or eccentric personality that defines conventional societal expectations. Community recognition. While chosen spiritually, a heyoka is often recognized and affirmed by tribal leaders or elders as a sacred clown who will serve the community through their unique perspectives. I've also been chosen by my elders in my tribe to also take over. Traditional signs and roles. Behavioral mirrors. They act in ways that are opposite to societal norms, such as talking backwards, wearing clothes inside out to challenge assumptions, and provide healing through laughter and shock. I do shock many people with things that I say. I have no boundaries on my tongue and what I say. Unique characteristics. They may be seen as spiritually powerful, often linked to be born, breach, or being highly empathic. Purpose. The heyoka serves as a pain eater eater, or teacher, using their behaviors to spark personal reflection through cultural change. Okay. So that's just a little history on the empath, the heyoka. All right, so now we can do the heyoka shadow mirror spread. Since I saw the mirror in, excuse me, in my, oh, we got the Hierophant, and the Nine of Wands. Since I saw, and the Page of Wands, and my meditation, then that's what we'll do. All right, so, and we got the Five of Swords, and we shall see what we get here. All right. So this one is a 5-card spread. We have the Mirror. What am I reflecting? The Reverse. What do I do backwards? The Pain Eater. What needs healing? The Trickster's Truth. The Hidden Lesson. And the Backward Path. Transformative Action. Okay, can I have a 5-card spread for the heyoka shadow mirror spread? And I have my clown celestial deck that I'm using. I call it my heyoka deck. Okay, I need the mirror. What am I reflecting? All right, what shadow aspect of myself am I reflecting back to others or ignoring in myself? What am I reflecting? What shadow aspect am I reflecting back to others or ignoring in myself? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, the Reverse. Where am I acting contrary to my own best interest, to societal norms in a way that creates chaos? Where am I acting contrary to my own societal norms in a way that creates chaos? Where am I acting backwards to my own societal norms that creates chaos? The Reverse. Where am I acting? Where are they acting? Okay. Where's the collective acting contrary to the own societal norms in a way that creates chaos? Where's the collective acting contrary to their own societal norms in a way that creates chaos? Okay, the Pain Eater. What hidden pain or uncomfortable emotion am I currently absorbing or avoiding? What hidden pain or emotion am I currently avoiding? What current pain or emotion am I currently avoiding? 6 of Wands. That was sideways. Okay. The Trickster's Truth, the Hidden Lesson. What is the uncomfortable truth I need to accept? What is the uncomfortable truth they need to accept? Oy. I just saw a card. Okay. the uncontrolled truth I need to accept. All right, I'll keep them all. All right, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one, the backward path, transformative action. What paradoxical or unconventional action can I take to find balance? What action can they take to find balance? What action can they take to find balance? What action can they take to find balance? Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, so for the first one, the mirror. What am I reflecting? What shadow aspect of myself am I currently reflecting back to others or ignoring in myself? And the card that came up is the Lovers. So what am I reflecting back to myself, to others, or ignoring in myself? So you could be ignoring the Lovers in yourself. So you're reflecting the Lovers, and you could be ignoring the Lovers side in yourself, which means that you are not focused on love, which you should be. You could be somebody that's just focused on working, and you're ignoring the love side of yourself. You're ignoring relationships. That's a beautiful card. Yeah. And you see, even in this card, the female is on the light side and the male is in the dark side. There's always a light and the dark, but they always come together perfectly as a perfect match. And this card is also making a choice, reflecting choices. So maybe you're putting out there that you're not making a choice on something. So you're ignoring a choice that should be made, that you have not made. In regards to the Lovers, that could be it as well. So you're either ignoring the Lover's side of you and you're just focusing on work and other aspects of your life, or you're ignoring a choice in love. All right, the next one, the reverse. What do I do backwards? Where am I acting contrary to my own best interest, societal norms, in a way that creates chaos? And the Ten of Pentacles came up. Now, you know the Ten of Pentacles is family, it's money, it's legacy, and success, and wealth. It's long term, it's children, it's building a business, entrepreneurship. So this is saying, where am I acting contrary to my own best interest and societal norms in a way that creates chaos? So what are you doing backwards? So when it comes to your family and business and legacy and long-term goals, you're doing this backwards. So something with the Ten of Pentacles you need to take another look at. And you know, this could be related to this, because sometimes these go hand in hand, because some people's Ten of Pentacles are related to this in their purpose of life. They go hand in hand, they go together. So once you get married, this follows with that. So that is something you have to look at. So that's something you're doing backwards and against societal norms. Or maybe you're doing something that's not what society would say is normal in order to get the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. Maybe you're doing something that's not a regular society job to get the Ten of Pentacles, I guess I could say. All right, the Pain Eater. What needs healing? What hidden pain or uncomfortable emotion am I currently absorbing or avoiding? All right. What are you absorbing or avoiding? So, you guys pulled the Six of Wands, but it came in sideways. So the Six of Wands usually means success, accomplishments, and if it's sideways, that means you're almost there. It's almost a victory. Here's a victory, so it's almost there. So you're avoiding this. You're halfway there, so you're procrastinating right now. But why are you avoiding success on something? So you need to look at that because it came in sideways. All right, number 4, the Trickster's Truth, the hidden lesson. What is the uncomfortable truth that I need to accept? Okay, this one's the one we got a lot of cards on. The uncomfortable truth that you need to accept. Okay, you got the Three of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the beautiful card of the Page of Swords. Very hot. And he's got scratches on his chest. All right, so with this, you have okay, so with this, we can take this as the trickster's truth, hidden lesson, the uncomfortable truth you need to accept. Ace of Swords is the truth. That's a truth teller. That's truth in communication. Page of Swords is also communication coming in. That's quick communication. Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, having a loss of money, a lack mentality. Three of Cups is a celebration, a coming together. But it can also be, on the flip side, it can be a threesome. It can be cheating, a third party. It can also mean birthing a child as well. So, all right. So with this, and Five of Pentacles can also be illness. So let's see. I mean, this can be various things for various people. I want to see something. All right. I'm looking for something. Okay, intellect, curiosity. Ace. Okay, so uncomfortable truth you need to accept. That's it. Okay, the uncomfortable truth in this situation, I would say to take it as, oh, shit. All right, so definitely the Three of Cups, coming together, celebration. Celebrating, but because you have the Five of Pentacles next to the Three of Cups, which is a lack, you could feel like the truth is that due to okay, yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, I think we'll go that route. Okay, yes. And they actually go together. They're connecting to. Okay. The truth is that due to overgiving to overeagerly people, because this can also mean that as well, overeagerly people, you are now in this lack of resources, so you can no longer be in this mood or mode of celebration. So you cannot be in the places where you need to be because of the anxieties and with the people that you surround yourself with. So you need to get from around these people and get a new group of people in order to get out of this lack mindset, because the people you're around are causing you to get in that situation. All right, the last one was backward path. What paradoxical or unconventional action can I take to find balance? And you got the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. And those are actually good cards to find balance. Okay, so you have okay, so the Queen of Cups, you know, she is balanced in her emotions. She holds her cup in front of her. It's a fully filled cup. She's ready to give it at any moment to the person that she wants to give it to. And with the Four of Wands next to her, she has that firm, solid foundation. She's ready to stand on it with whoever she's ready to give it to. Now also with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is truthful, she's honest, she's loyal, faithful. She will cut through any BS quickly without hesitation. Now with the Knight of Cups next to her, because you know the Swords is all mental and communication, she's not really emotional, but because she has the Knight of Cups there, she's ready to, hold on. Okay, yeah. She's ready to divulge into an emotional relationship with someone, as well as express her feelings with them, because she has no issues with expressing anything else, but you know, emotionally, on the emotional side, she doesn't do too well. But because she has the Knight of Cups here, she's balanced here. She has the emotions and she has the mental. So there you go. You have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords for what is balanced. Okay, that was a pretty good spread. I like that. That was a nice spread for the heyoka empath. All right. And then, like always, we'll do a quick spread. I got a minute to go. Look, we got the Lovers and the Sun. We'll just see who's in your energy for love. And then I gotta go, Eight of Swords. Quick communication, quick action to come in. And Queen of Pentacles. All right, who is in the collective's energy for love for this week? Who's in the collective's energy for love for this week? Masculine and feminine, twin flame, soulmate. Who's in their energy this week for love? Come in. who's in their energy this week for love? Twin flame, soulmate, relationship, reading, who's in their energy this week for love? Who's in the collective's energy this week for love? Twin flame, soulmate, who's in their energy this week for love? Thank you, and please, and thank you. All right, we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, okay? So there's a King of Pentacles who is going through a little heartache right now at this moment, who is in the energy, okay? So he is in the energy. And he's holding his money right now, so maybe he's going through a loss with money right now, through a heartache. Maybe he's going through a divorce or a separation. Yeah, we got the Lovers on the bottom. So he's breaking up with someone, and he's going, yes, Ten of Pentacles. So there's a separation and the Sun. Yep, all right. And maybe kids are involved because we got the Page of Pentacles as well. All right, the Sun. Okay. Give me anyone else in the collective's energy for love this week. Anyone else in the collective's energy for love this week? We have the Hanged Man, which is in the upright, not upside down. The Page of Cups, Cup of Love, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Swords. What in the world? All right, we got the Hanged Man, which he's upright, so he's enlightened. Page of Cups, knows what he wants to offer a cup of love, but the cup of love is facing these options of love, so he's got to choose one. And then those options are facing the Five of Swords, which is conflict. So these options are causing conflict. So this Page of Cups, who is enlightened, knows he wants this cup of love and to offer it to someone, except he has 7 options. But that's causing him confusion and conflict and doesn't know which option he wants. So, yes. All right. Anyone else in the collective's energy for love this week? Anyone else in the collective's energy, twin flame soulmate for love this week? Anyone else? The Tower. So there's going to be a Tower moment. And the Three of Wands, expansion. And then 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So after this Tower moment, there's going to be expansion and a wish fulfillment come through. All right, what is this Tower moment? What's this Tower moment? Can we see what the Tower moment is? Clarify the Tower. The Tower is for a Hierophant, so it's definitely a divorce. Okay, it's a divorce. It's for this King of Pentacles up here. A divorce. Okay. Yeah, it is. All right. But after he gets through that, he's gonna see the doors are gonna open, opportunities are gonna open, and he's gonna have a 10 of Cups. He's gonna have wish fulfillment come through for him. So things are gonna get better. So, all right. What else? What else for the twin flames for this week in their love life? What else for the twin flames? Ace of Cups, big old cup of love for a Queen of Pentacles. All right, that's nice. And we got the Eight of Cups. So Ace of Cups for Queen of Pentacles. After she walks away, and then she becomes this Nine of Pentacles, which is independent, sexy, and on her own. So maybe she walks away from a Scorpio, which is death. A Scorpio who's in a Four of Cups, which is somebody who's in apathy, who's in a Two of Swords, who can't make up their mind over a High Priestess. All right. All right, give me more on the Twin Flame Soulmate love reading for this week. What can they expect? Any more on the Twin Flame Soulmate love reading for this week? It's 4:20 right now. 2 cards popped out. The Moon and the Six of Cups. All right, 4:20. The Moon and the Six of Cups and the Magician. Let's see. The Moon, the Six of Cups, and the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. Moon, Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's see. What's this? Moon, Six of Cups, Magician, and Ace of Pentacles. What's this? Moon, Six of Cups, Magician, and Ace of Pentacles. What's the Moon, Six of Cups, Magician, Ace of Pentacles? Six of Wands, a celebration of victory. A victory. What's the victory? What's the Magician? Who's the Magician? Who's the Magician? Can I see who the Magician is? Two of Cups, which is celebrating. Who's the Magician? Somebody that's a truth teller. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands. Who's the Magician? Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician, please and thank you. Six of Swords. Queen of Wands again. And the Queen of Cups. So the Magician is a Queen of Wands. That's who the Magician is. Okay. All right. What's the Moon? Clarify the Moon. The Four of Pentacles. So the secret is that she's holding back. What is she holding back from? Let's see. What is she holding back from? What's the Four of Pentacles in the Moon? The Ace of Wands. She's holding back this beginning with the King of Wands. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is the Magician, and she's holding back in secret this new fiery beginning and this celebration from a King of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. What the hell? Is that another... But why is it a celebration then? If she's holding back, why is she holding back from the king of... Why is she holding back? Four of Pentacles. Why does she want to hold back from him? I don't know. That don't make sense. Oh. Oh. Ew. Okay. So this Queen of Wands, who is the magician, she's cloaking herself and probably doing spell work of some sorts. She is, lordy. In secret, she's, holding back and also being clingy, hanging on to his money, the King of Wands, because he has money over here stacked up, because he is being celebrated and he's also successful, so he must be well known. Yeah, and she's juggling him, and she's trying to put him in the Nine of Wands energy, which is wounded to where he's gonna need to heal. And yeah, not good. Okay, so that's not good, whoever that situation is. All right, so then, like I said, this King of Pentacles situation. So that's a married couple already, the Queen and King of Wands. But the Queen of Wands does not want to even be with the King of Wands. She just wants him for his money. And she's trying to grab a hold of all the money she can get from him and then jet. This King of Pentacles is in a relationship with someone of some sorts, whether it's a marriage or some type of situation that's going on, that is noticed and documented. So he's going through a Three of Swords with the Lovers. Ten of Pentacles came up, so they must have kids involved, family of some sorts. So after he gets through his heartache and this tower falls, then he'll have opportunities available to him to expand and his wish fulfillments, for jobs and things. And then we have this thing going on down here with this daggone hanged man, who, Page of Cups, who he's been enlightened. He knows he has a cup to offer somebody and wants to offer it, but he's so daggone in his head and confused about everything and delusional. He has 7 offers that he could offer it to. Only one of them's one from the divine, 6 of them's karmic, but he's so delusional and doesn't know which one to offer it to, so he's in the Five of Swords energy because he's in conflict and can't figure out which one's the right one. But there's only one shining bright. Okay, and then this last situation over here was this Ace of Cups, this big old Ace of Cups of love to a Queen of Pentacles who is single and sexy and independent. She's getting offered a cup of love after walking away from things that no longer are fulfilling to her. So Those are the situations going on right now at the current moment. So if you are any of those persons and situations going on right now, just so you know, take each day, day by day, do your healing, and try not to stay in low vibrational energy as much as possible. If you need to cry, that's fine. Crying is good for you. It's called purging. There's nothing wrong with men crying. Men and women both can cry. Cry, just don't stay in that energy. Cry, get it out, and then tell the universe, okay, I've cried. I'm ready to move on from that energy. Now I'm ready to be happy and go on to the next energy. And then, and remember, you're the star. So shine bright, continue your healing, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions on healing or need help with any healing or any of that sort. Okay, I'm late. I got to go. God bless everybody. Love you all. Bye.